Hey, let me get straight to it, because I think this story is one of the most riveting stories I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
Tell us who Graham Staines was.
Well, Graham Staines, in 1999, was an Australian missionary and a doctor who had a clinic for many, many years in Australia, a medical clinic working with leprosy. Now, in the Indian culture, leprosy is a curse to which you are cursed forever. Now, Dr. Graham Staines knew that it was just medical. So in his 15 years of serving the Indian people, literally, he was a Christian. And unfortunately, through a sequence of very obviously unfortunate events, some radicalized people kind of felt like they needed to teach somebody a lesson, and it turned into something that escalated, and Dr. Graham Staines and his two young boys were killed in 1999. The fascinating thing about the film was his surviving widow wife, Gladys. One of the first statements that she and the surviving daughter made to the media after this horrible incident was that as believers in Jesus Christ, we forgive the people who did this horrible thing.
You are a rare bird in that you are an unabashed believer in the film industry. And there aren't many, you know, I mean, I know there are quite a few, but in terms of the great numbers, how challenging is it to be able to make films and to be rubbing shoulders with people that you know do not accept your point of view of the world when it comes to faith and Jesus Christ?
Well, I made a deal with Jesus, Governor, because I used to, you know, ride bulls for movies like 8 Seconds, and I race motorcycles, and I'm a skydiver. I'm an adrenaline junkie, so I made a deal.
Really? I wouldn't think that with the things you've just described.
Well, I'm a little retired now because my wife said so. But, I made a covenant with the Lord, Governor. You know, I just said, if you'll reveal yourself to me in a way I know is absolutely true, and it's better than falling towards the planet at 120 feet per second, I'm in. Brother, praise God, he kept his end of the deal. And I have so much fun going to Hollywood now. Because, no, I do. And I'm not even, thanks. No, because the truth is, I started because I had something to say as an artist. And then the money was pretty good. You know, it wasn't so awful. But now I go to Hollywood and I see a lot of these folks doing stuff that they're really just, it's just a gig. And they're doing it, you know, they don't love it. You know, I'm just glad that I'm free. I'm just glad that if I choose to just create Christian content the rest of my life, and that's enough to keep a roof over my head, that's enough for me now. So it's just been beyond a blessing to have been as successful as I had been already, but a lot of folks are enjoying this film, and a lot of people are talking about this film maybe winning some awards too.
And we need to make sure that great films about really honest-to-goodness heroes are commercially successful, because if they are, we'll see more films like this. And I think that's why it's so important that people who have had an illustrious Hollywood career are willing to step into these roles. Because, Stephen, you bring a credibility to the film because of the many movies that you have made. And I want to say thanks for telling this great story. Can't wait to see the film.
Thank you, brother.
And looking forward to it. And I hope every single person watching us will go to the theater, buy a ticket, and watch this film. The Least of These, the Graham Staines story. It's already in theaters. You can find out where it's showing and more at theleastofthese.movie. And you can keep up with Stephen at StephenBaldwin.com.